Oh my gosh, you want to be in the camera? Wow, you want to be on YouTube? Wow, I guess so. I love you. We gotta relax though, okay? He gets very excited when he sees his auntie. Try to practice being calm with them. It's a lot of excitement. What's up, fam? Welcome back to my channel, or if you are new to this channel, welcome. My name is Mary, and this is my best friend, Ricky. I have finally got her to hop on my channel, and I'm just gonna mess up my camera real quick, but that is Slater boy. He is so excited to be here. That is obviously not Capitan. This is Ricky's big baby. Okay, sorry, my camera. Yeah, I asked you guys to ask us some questions because I feel like we have totally two different experiences when it came to our Rottweilers. Slater has a tail. Everybody's like always on my case about the tail situation. She actually like spent a lot of money on training. She actually works full time and has to like leave him at home. So you guys ask me a lot of those questions because I stay at home with my dog all the time, but she's always gone. So yeah, we definitely have two different experiences when it comes to our Rottweiler, but they have been both amazing, I would say.
But yet they're both lovers.
Yeah.
And
Slater's like, how old would you say?
So he's going to be 2 in July. So
July.
a year and a half or something.
And also, just to add a little twist to this mix, my Ricky's actually pregnant right now.
I am 7.5 months.
7.5 months. So
Yeah.
also we could just spiel a little bit about how Slater's been since you've been.
Yeah, more protective.
Definitely more protective.
Yeah.
Slater's been fixed when you got him.
So we fixed him probably like 2 months ago. Yeah, like 2 months ago.
Like you waited the whole year.
Yeah, we waited the whole year, full development and everything. And I mean, there's really like just a kind of like the peeing thing. I guess that's like why
being a little bit more macho.
Yeah, just like mellow him out just a little bit. I mean, he's not aggressive, but just kind of mellow.
You guys are gonna ask me why Capitan is not here. Just because that she's pregnant right now and Slater is so protective over her. The guys haven't seen each other in a minute, so we just want to do that in a safe setting, like at a park or and definitely with our husbands too as well. Right. Just to make sure everything's all good.
They love each other, but like she said, I'm just, he's a lot more protective these days with my pregnant self.
Definitely. So they definitely will link up one day soon, and we'll have a video on that soon. But
yeah, that'll be super
once
cute.
Everything calms down, we will definitely do that. I would definitely say Slater is a lot bigger than Capitan, like by like 50 pounds. Like,
how much does Cappy weigh?
He's like about 85 pounds, 85 to 90.
Oh, wow. Yeah, Slater's like 125, 130.
Yeah. Like he weighs more than me.
Right, he weighs me up pre-pregnancy weight.
Yeah, so we have some really awesome questions, so let's just like hop right into it.
Yeah, cool.
The first person asked, how much did you pay for your Rottweilers? And this is really good because we both have two different experiences. If you guys seen my videos before, you know that I got my Rottweiler from a good friend. So I definitely got that homie discount. Yeah. But I did not get any paperwork with Capitan. He's not AKC or anything. So I will just be honest with you guys. I got Capitan for $600. But he was a litter 12, and like I said, I got it from a good friend. That's a homie discount with no AKC paper. But for you, your husband surprised you with him, so
he did for my birthday,
and you didn't get to pick him out or anything.
No, we got to pick him out.
Oh, you got to pick him out, but not the breeder.
Me. Yeah, not the breeder, but we got to pick him out from like the litter. There were multiple different dogs in the litter, and we got to pick him out, and he was just the most active one, and he was all excited. But yeah, we got paperwork. I mean, I don't know all the logistics
like
on that,
AKC,
but, yeah.
all shots, everything.
Yeah, exactly. And like we still keep in touch. I mean, you keep in touch with the breeder too.
So do you want to say how much you paid?
Yeah, I don't care. We paid $2,000.
And I would say that's like average for a Rottweiler, like
full bred, German Rottweiler.
Yeah, and he is a German, and same with Capitan. So I would say that definitely is standard for a Rottweiler. Next question would be, how much is he eating? So, I mean, Capitan, when he was a puppy, was doing 3 times a day. Now he's 2 times a day, morning and night. And I'm pretty, they're on the same routine.
Yeah, morning and night.
Like I do a scoop of kibble and then a scoop of homemade food. And then you do a scoop of kibble.
We do dry food, the kibble, and then, I mean, I have time now.
Yeah.
I did the homemade food. but we get like wet food, like good quality wet food.
But you
and
spend
like
good quality.
Oh yeah, good quality.
Big
Oh
bag.
no, he's our baby. So, and then a little goat's milk too is like good
yeah,
probiotics, good for his skin. And he used to have a really sensitive stomach, but that's calmed down quite a bit. So we feed him not homemade, but best quality. That's out
definitely. And I would say like Capitan's big bag is $80 a month, and then you guys have probably seen my like cooking videos, so I do try to keep it like minimum when I do cooking foods. But I would say probably like $100 a month in food.
Yeah, about the same. I think the bag we buy is about $70 or something, plus the wet food and the goat's milk. The goat's milk's kind of expensive, but it's
but that's just like it has a lot of antibiotics.
Oh yeah,
all the probiotics.
Yeah.
I mean, I used to give that to Capitan when he was a baby, but I need to get him back on that stuff. Is good.
Yeah,
Slater, you like your milk, huh, baby?
Oh, he loves his food with his goat's milk.
Next question was, how much space does a Rottweiler need?
Space?
Yeah, and I would say a lot. Like, right?
Oh yeah, no doubt.
Like I would definitely say like if you are an apartment owner, don't get a Rottweiler.
No.
Unless you stay at home and you can have like a walking schedule, like a gnarly walking schedule, because they need it. They can't be cooped up.
Right.
Like you just saw, like you guys have seen my backyard plenty of times, and I just showed you a little clip of her backyard. It is really big.
Yeah.
And he is also allowed to come in the house.
Yeah, we have a doggy door, so he comes in and out.
So a lot of space, unless like you can commit to that walking. But still, I wouldn't.
Even that.
It's not fair.
Tough. It's not fair for them because they're such big dogs and they have so much energy.
They have
to be
energy.
stimulated.
And like,
you know?
well, Capitan is a lot smaller. And like, do you really want a 130-pound beast like in a small ass apartment?
Yeah.
I don't.
That's why we waited to get him till we got a house.
Yeah, because you didn't have an apartment. You waited a while.
And we wanted a dog, and we knew we wanted a Rottweiler.
Yeah, like Dylan wanted one.
Yeah, we both did, always. Okay, Slater. Look at these.
Big old Rottweiler good for like a first dog. So I
good question.
I would pretty much say like, okay, I know you've had dogs in your life, but like this was like your first personal dog
that I raised,
that you would call your own. And I've had dogs all my life, but my Rottweiler was my first big dog. I would say, but I did have like horses and stuff. So I think a Rottweiler could be. It takes a certain person. I would say, because Dylan helps you out a lot too. Because her husband has been raised with like 3 dogs all his life.
So because even growing up, I wasn't as hands-on like with my dogs.
Yeah, and that's fine.
But my husband was, so he was like a lot more familiar. But yeah, it's definitely a lot of work, a lot of commitment,
patience, and just don't go out and buy a lot of like research.
Right. Yeah.
I guess
that's even what Dylan did finding our breeder, like a renowned.
Oh,
not someone who like overbreeds or whatever.
It even starts with the breeder.
Yeah.
But just know what you're getting your hands into, because you're still kind of calling me like, oh shit, like he's a lot. I mean, he's not a lot. He's just like so protective and like.
Oh yeah.
It's a change.
Yeah, it requires, and then like working too, like she had said, like was stressful because I would like come home and like he'd get into something.
But that's
and
for any dog, I would say.
That's
in
true.
general.
That's true, puppy. Yeah.
But like for a Rottweiler as a first dog, yes and no.
Yeah.
It depends. You have to. I would say you have to have a little bit of experience with dogs, or like let's say like her situation had a partner that knows a lot about dogs.
Yeah, I would not have never raised a dog and go get a Rottie.
Yeah,
like, if you've raised dogs before,
you have to.
And you talk to so many people, like even like when we're out with him walking, they're like, "Oh my gosh, I've only had Rotties." So I feel like once you get a Rottie, too,
then
like you want to
stuck.
You're stuck because they're just.
But I feel like
special.
once you get a Rottweiler, you kind of conquer any kind of breed. I say,
right?
Because
that's true.
They're extremely intelligent, so you have to be smarter than your Rottweiler. Is what I'm pretty much saying too. Is your Rottweiler first dog? So I just answered that. Not my personal first dog, but definitely my first big dog, and then personally her first dog
to like raise,
which definitely was awesome for you.
Yeah,
because I got my Rottweiler first. Not like saying you copied me or anything.
No.
I got my Rottie first, and like a lot was going on in that time when I got my Rottweiler. Like a lot of my friends were getting engaged. We had a lot of parties to go to. Like
I remember that.
Just like a lot of crap was happening in my life, like so much. And I had this Rottie, so like I think I want to go back to him, and like everybody not like being like everybody like, oh my god, Mary's just a dog, and then like once you like have one, you understand like
no, even like Max,
baby.
4 hours even leaving him, it it changes your
you.
life.
Yeah.
You know,
but for the better, you have to
definitely for the
be
better.
committed to it. I mean, if you're the type of person that likes to go out all the time, I would say like if you are in the age of 21 to 25, don't get a dog. Because you're still living your life. We're old. Like, you guys might think we're young. We're old. Yeah. So, we stay at home a lot now.
Yeah, definitely.
I mean, you work.
You want
you
to.
know.
Yeah. You want to stay. I mean, they're like your child. I mean, I'm having a human child.
Unless,
but,
you know, it's a big commitment. And I know, like, you hear that all the time and it can, whatever, blow through your head. But, like, it's going to be a life changer if you're going to do it right.
Definitely. And
you have to do it right with these dogs because it can go really, really bad really quick. I would say.
Well, if you don't, socialize them, or whatever the case may be, because they like you said, they're super smart. Sometimes I'm like, seriously, buddy?
Yeah. All right. So that was all the questions from just one person.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you for all those. Should I get a trainer or is he too small? He's 14 weeks, so she has a Rottweiler. I say just get one right now, right?
14 weeks. Oh yeah. Absolutely. It's good to start like young. And we got him at like 2 months, so 8 weeks.
And especially if you're a new dog owner and don't really know what you're doing, for sure, I would say do. I mean, what were you saying?
So we got him at like 2 months, and then we probably started his training at like 3 months, 12 weeks.
Extensive, good personal training, and like one-on-one training you did with him.
We did. And then we did like eventually when he was ready, I don't remember exactly when, we did like group classes, so started socializing him, but like our trainer would come to our house. I mean, every trainer's different, but he was amazing. And work with us just because, they're so young. That's like their time when they're like absorbing, like a baby.
And that was a lot of money too.
That was a lot of money.
I mean, we do live in California, and so everything's a little bit more pricey, so it might be different everywhere else.
And every trainer's different. We got referred to this one through a vet we know. So we knew he was like trusting and like really good. But yeah, it was an investment, definitely.
You can walk him, places, and I mean, I don't think if you got that trainer, especially because her husband is a firefighter, so he's not 24/7 here all the time.
Right.
Like when he was training him as well too. So.
And
it was good reinforcement.
Yeah,
it's like trains you as an owner, I feel like, as well.
For me too, yeah, because sometimes it's kind of like a baby. They say, for us, we had a hard time training him in terms of like going to the bathroom in the house and everything. So I'd wake up multiple times a night, and I would literally be so tired the next day.
Yeah, there's some
like my trainer would come, and I would be like, oh my gosh, and he would like motivate me.
Yeah.
It is.
You have to stay on it. You can't give up. You can't let them win, and they will freaking try to win. So yeah. I would definitely say get the training. How big do Rottweilers get their maximum size? So this is like a big boy right here. I would say 140, 150. I've heard. Bigger, I don't know. Those are like the German ones. I think that's kind of like ridiculous. I think that this is like the perfectly big size. He's a little bit too big for me personally.
Really?
Like
he is a big boy. He's super strong.
Massive.
He's very strong. Yeah, I mean, he's like my weight, like pre-pregnancy. Like that's great,
I know a lot of you guys think that Caputin's like massive, but Caputin's not. Like he's freaking massive. So I would say like 150. Is the biggest for.
But I feel like his head, he's still such like a puppy head. You know how some of the Rotties have this big.
Yeah.
But I guess I say that my husband's like really Ricky. His head's huge. Oh,
look how big his head is. That's like half the size
of my
face.
God, that's so true. My face is a little bigger these days. I should scoop back.
What can I do? Oh, did you see yourself?
He looked at the camera. Handsome.
What can I do if my puppy Rottweiler bites when I touch his face or walk across him? Like walk by him, I guess. You need to get that handled.
Yeah. It depends if it's like a nibble, because like when they're super young, they like play and like nibble, but like biting, like a bite, like
you don't want that.
You don't want that. Yeah. I mean, like a nibbling, like when they're little, they like play. Like
Captain still tries to bite my hands, but like it's not like an aggressive
It's
way.
Playful. Even right now, he's like. You put your hand in his mouth and he's probably like playful.
They shouldn't do that. You gotta be the pack leader when it comes to these. Like they definitely need a leader.
Like structure, yeah. And that was hard for me too, because I'm always like, he's my baby. My husband's like, Ricky, you have to teach him that like you are the dominant one. Like they have to like.
I feel like you really need to be like got your personal shit together before you can like get one of these. Because
it was like emotional for me too. And then like keeping you up, if I took him out to go potty, he pooped and peed in my room. Yeah, and then I had to go to work the next day. So I was like, is this a little glimpse of having a human child?
Oh my god, you should cute. What is this? My friend, I'm really lucky. That's a really good question. So somebody asked our personalities and the differences between the two Rotties. Well, I would say that Slater is still a puppy, kind of.
Oh, totally.
And so is Captain.
He's a huge puppy. Like, he just wants to... I feel like Cappy's mellowed out a little bit more. How old is Cappy right now?
He's 3 now.
Oh, wow. See, Slater's going to be 2, so he's like almost a year younger than him.
But other than that, they're both playful. Mm-hmm. Extremely playful.
They need a lot of attention. We always laugh because, like,
they are so
people
needy.
will have guests over and, like this. You see him?
Some people will be like, why... Like, some people don't like this.
Don't like this. So
and
it's
I'm
like,
sure
don't come to my house.
You're a Rottweiler owner. You're watching this. You could relate. And it's like, they're just going to put your toy up here and they want your attention.
Always. I mean, I think when they're older, they get more mellow, but he's still really needy.
And they take things personal, too. Mm-hmm. They get sad. They get bummed really easily.
Oh, yeah. Even if Dylan, like, my husband, like, tells him no, he'll, like, you can tell he gets all sad.
I know people were asking. I'm going to go off questions that I remember on Instagram because there was, like, a lot of questions that people always ask. So, potty training, I feel like, was totally different for both of us.
Oh, yeah. Drastically.
Capitan, like, literally was potty trained when I got him. I don't know how. I should want to bring
him at 2 months.
I should bring Arlie on here and have her talk because, like, he was straight new to go to the dirt. He did have, like, a few accidents here and there, but nothing big. He got in trouble for it, but that was it. I don't know how you dealt with the potty training. It was pretty bad.
It lasted quite a while. Like I said, it was stressful for me. I mean, luckily I have wood floors in most of my house besides my room, but, like, oh my gosh, so many accidents in my room. Like, in the middle of the night, I just wake up to him peeing or even pooping in the room. Yeah. And it took me probably...
How old was he?
So this was when we first got him, like, 2 months. It took me a few months, though, to really potty train him and, like, every time he'd pee in the room, I'd pick him up because, of course, at that point he was so young. No, Slater, and then I'd take him outside. Oh, sorry. Not no now, baby. And then I'd take him outside and, kind of like say, go here. And then if he did go outside, I'd give him a treat and kind of like...
Oh, I wish you guys could have saw that. He was like, a treat.
He knows that word. Certain words I have to spell out because he knows. So it was like for a month there. I mean, I would wake up in the middle of the night and, like, my husband's not always home, and he would pee and I'd have to, like, take him outside multiple times and then clean up pee or poop in my room. It lasted for quite a while. Oh, we may have a guest here.
But you just had to reinforce it.
You just had to reinforce it and keep telling him, and eventually he learned. They're really smart dogs. So just know this too shall pass, because I remember being there, like I said, I was up multiple times a night and I had to go work, a 9-hour day at work and I would be tired. I'm like, my dogs kept me up. But he learned it. He learned it. It just took longer than you. I remember calling you and like, Mary, I'm so tired. Like, what's going on? And Cappy just... And I think every dog's different, I mean,
it is different. Right? I mean, they do want to be clean. You got to show them to be clean. You got to pick that stuff up. You can't be lazy about it either and let them, like, lay in their crap. You got to...
Right. For me, like, I have a beautiful rug, like, in my living room and under my dining room table. All of that was out when he was a puppy. Because, like, I mean, I have carpet in my room and I couldn't help him peeing in there.
Yeah,
but, like, all my nice rugs for probably, like, a year was out. Because... Not only sometimes they can chew on them and then the peeing and pooping. So if you have nice rugs, I would just roll them out, roll them up. It sucks because I feel like rugs are, make a room, but that was huge because it's like you invest in that and then you're so mad at them too. You're like, that's my good rug. Yeah. I'm like, carpets can be cleaned, but so that was what we did. So finally our rugs are back.
They're horror stories and I know what happens. Cactus never, like, destroyed walls or anything. Like, did he destroy shoes or anything? No. And I think that's, like, literally a sign of boredom. You have to, like, and she's gone all the time. She did a really good job. I mean,
we would stimulate him. I would come home.
It's all about stimulation,
morning, lunch, and night.
You can't give him, like, the doggy bones, those good bones.
Yep.
I think they do it out of, like, I seriously think they choose stuff out of, like, because they're mad you left them somewhere, out of aggression.
Oh, 1,000%. Yeah. They're so smart.
They take it personal.
Oh, yeah. He'll, like, do things, too. Even if I do leave him a little bit too long, even though he has access to the back and front and has been stimulated, he'll, like, tear up his, bed or something.
Yeah, so I never had that problem, but if you do have that problem, I know there's, like, this, like, spray that you could spray on your furniture as, like, a flower spray, and that helps out a lot. So, like, I will link below this book that I read that helped me a lot. It's from Cesar Millan. Don't don't talk crap on me, but I love Caesar. And he had a puppy book, and that should help me a lot. So I will link that below. So if you are thinking about having a puppy, because he's like, just, you have to be the pack leader, and you just can't leave him alone. You have to be committed.
Yeah.
Fully
no,
committed.
I remember that though. Everyone was like, "Oh my gosh, he's gonna chew up your baseball."
Everybody,
like
everybody.
I would say like labs are more likely to be. They're like more chewers. He never chew my shoes or out. Like clothes. I mean,
anything.
he chews his toys.
Just his toys, yeah.
But...
And like, I mean, he doesn't destroy them. He likes his baby toys. He likes that big rope, you know.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't know. I think dogs destroy stuff because they are like they are mad or they need something else going on. So
I would 1000% agree with that.
Yeah,
1000%. They're trying to, they'll tell you, and they're smart dogs too. They'll show you. Like, he does the funniest things. You know, they're just such characters. He entertains me.
I know a lot of people asked, do people like walk on the other side of the road when they see you coming walking him?
Yes.
Yeah. All the time. And Capuchin's a lot smaller and he's a lot bigger, so I'm assuming. Oh. And like, I mean, for both of us, we love our kids, and so like I would take it offensively, and you used to call me like, motherfucker, like
so rude.
Like they were giving me dirty looks, and that's just that always will happen. It's just discriminating. It's like that's just how the world is.
Yeah. And if they only knew, like, I mean, I get, you look at them and they kind of
but I mean, I kind of like it. It's like I don't want anybody near me anyways. So.
Right. And honestly, that's, we got a breed that's, like, so playful and loving, but yet, they will be protected.
Like I said before, like, my husband has always gone touring, and her husband is a firefighter, so... obviously we feel really safe having them.
No doubt.
Like, not like they're gonna kill anybody. Like, obviously I can come in here, but like if they feel our level so much that if we do feel threatened, like and like
or certain people, like they feel a bad vibe from someone.
I like how intimidating they look. It's like, don't mess with us, you know. But they're sweethearts, I mean, that's why you got a Rottweiler, right?
I know. At first I would be like, Dylan, and call my husband and be like, why does everyone like get so afraid of him and all this stuff? And my husband's like, well, Ricky,
Yeah, I mean,
we got a breed that's like a lover, but yet they are a protector, and people, people are so opinionated about certain breeds.
I mean, I feel like a Chihuahua is more vicious than them any day, but
totally, literally, I'm like, this guy would not hurt a fly, unless someone were to break in or something, right? But other than that, he's a big lover. He wants to play. Tail
or no tail, I mean, that's just like not even a personal decision. I feel like it's like just when you get him from the breeder.
Yeah,
he has a tail. It's a big, beautiful, long tail.
I know, and it hasn't really given us. Everyone's like, he's gonna knock everything over, but we don't really have stuff that's like lower, like. Yeah. It hasn't given us any issues.
I mean, like, the only, like, time I get crap about his tail is online, and, like, I guarantee you nobody's gonna walk up to me, like, to my face and be like, oh my god, your dog's tail's docked. And it's like, you guys already know. I did a video already about talking about these tails.
And majority of Rotties do have docked tails.
The majority of them do. It's like
it was, like, rare. People trip out that we have.
I think in Europe they've spanned, docking tails, which I'm all for. Like, I'm not.
Teach their own, right?
Yeah, I think it's just not. It's
but
not even a personal decision.
Attention for his tail. Like when we walk him, they're like, "Oh my gosh, I never
seen
a Rottie with a tail."
See, that's why I'm like, when people give me crap, I'm like, "You've never seen a Rottie without one?" Like,
right? Exactly.
Okay. I am going to be pretty curious to see how he acts when you have the baby. He's gonna be awesome. I know he's already on that. He's already like. Knows what's going on, and a little bit more defensive.
He's a little more protective. Like, he just, like, every little thing he hears, he barks when my husband's gone, and he'll like come up and like lay his head on my stomach. He's such a cutie. Like, you can tell he knows I'm pregnant. He's gonna be great with our baby. Yeah. You just, you learn how to, obviously have certain boundaries with different things, and you teach him that. But he's loved. The love for him isn't gonna change. It's just gonna be different having a baby.
They are just, they are big lovers, but they are so protective of their family, and you definitely have to be smarter than your dog, and you have to have time and space. I would say about these dogs, pretty much.
Well, you definitely, you have to be dominant too. Like, you have
be
to
consistent when it comes to everything.
Because they know if you're
not. Don't give up, because they'll be like, I won, and then they're like ruling over you.
Exactly.
Especially with this big breed, you gotta. You want to say anything else, or is that just about Rottweilers? If you're thinking about getting one, just
I think just same thing, consistency, and like that's something he's like my baby, so I'm always kind of like, he's hitting the camera, but just being consistent, and following up, and like I said, working full time. It's just you make it work. It's a commitment. I would come home. Luckily, I work close at lunch and walk him and make sure he stayed stimulated. But he's, you know, and he's okay being alone. You know, we don't leave him for that long. But
yeah, he knows how to self-entertain pretty well.
Exactly. He's a good only child. I see him on camera,
I'm
playing with his ball.
Good. But yeah, you don't leave him alone more than...
Usually no more than 4 hours. I mean, I have to at work for 4 hours.
They'll be fine. He
keeps hitting the camera.
Tripod.
But I think it's doable for someone who has more time and someone who works. You know, my husband and I made it work. It was a commitment, and you know, but yet it's so worth it because raising a dog from a puppy is so special. Like the bond is just like
it's like the
he's
best
my best
now.
friend.
Yeah, definitely.
Well, other than you.
Yeah. Well, I think that's probably it. We're gonna wrap it up. Thank you guys so much for asking all these questions, and we had a blast. And we're gonna keep you guys up to date on Slater and the baby and Capitan, and then one day we'll link up. But
yeah, definitely.
I will link Ricky's IG down on the bottom. She is also a facialist, so she gives a lot of good tips, and she posts some things up of Slater sometimes on there.
Oh yeah.
But for now, thank you guys so much for checking out the channel. Slater is...
Say bye, honey.
Bye. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, comment below, and we will see you next time. Bye.
Bye.
Yeah.